I stood like here-ish.
If you're like here, then yeah. You just stand on this thing if you don't have 5. That needs to be there.
I did have 5.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Because if you're standing far back and your orb goes off late and Master comes in super late, or like mess it up a little bit, it's gonna assassinate them because your orb's shooting off farther. So.
Yeah, you went cool. Yeah, that's about where it looks like on the video.
Yeah, so I think someone just went too far back probably with not 5 would be my guess.
I think we should pick little things on the ground, just be consistent.
Oh, just
like maybe
this thing right
the
here.
tip of this diamond. For if you're 5, you go to this tip.
I would say you just go in this thing. Where
The middle of that little hexagon.
Yeah.
Let's try that then. And then so everyone else should be like on this thing. Like be consistent so we can fix it if it's an issue.
By this thing, you mean the outer?
You see how there's like a little
No,
weird like
this.
thick diamond shape?
Yeah.
Like where I'm standing. This is where you should be standing, right where I'm standing. Every single one has
As
exact same
5?
shape. No, as non-5.
No, as
All
non-5.
5 people are exactly where I am.
If you get 5, you go in the hexagon in the back.
Okay.
Behind the tip thing.
Actually, I'll just screenshot it.
Where Mass is jumping over here.
Yeah, I thought
That's
5 was
5.
supposed to be on like the tip.
No,
I was a bit confused.
definitely not. If you're not 5, you're on the tip.
Yes, clockwise, Dandy.
Well, for
No.
the
No,
orbs,
not
For
with
the
orbs.
orbs, you'd be
Counterclockwise orbs.
counterclockwise.
Yes. Literally move to the right, the way you're facing.
Basically, the dash, you're facing outwards. The orbs, you're facing inwards. But, yeah.
The video explains it pretty well.
Does matter though, because you're gonna hit other people with your orbs.
If you think we're really good enough to do that, I don't believe you.
Are you guys pulling the red everything? I keep missing my orb.
Yes.
Okay.
Dodge to the right.
If you're 5, go back to the fucking hexagon. Everyone else is on the tip.
Looks like Rio's still got hit, maybe.
I don't think he did.
He'd be
I think
dead
it was
if
just
he got
damage. The orbs do like 6 million.
8 mil on the
I
drop.
think farther back. Maybe. No, he only got 1 Disarray there.
Oh, I hit the wrong button and also died.
Definitely had a bad dash, right?
Sorry's not one tanking.
Pretty sure.
I
So why are the orbs coming through raid? The orb should never be coming through the raid.
There's someone
Yeah,
in
there
the
were,
group
like,
that
two
because I think we had a bad dash.
Very center.
Just real watch it. Yeah, when the Boscos are here, you need to be careful. I can't ping it. When the
There were
Boscos
two
are here, you
that
need to be
came through
careful not to
center.
follow the ball.
No, at the end mage. Like most people were dead, but then the orb came through. There's like 10 people alive and an orb came through the raid.
Even before that, I think 2 came through center or very close to center.
I think I was only 4 that time. I think somebody else was 5.
Okay, so maybe that's why you almost got hit. You went far back, right? It looked like.
Yeah, I did.
Valid died instantly and shot his orbs off kind of through
You
the
were
center,
1,
so
Rio.
Be careful not to
Center.
follow the ball.
I was going to ask
No,
what
no,
killed
at the end
Vala
mage,
because
like,
it looked like everybody went 2 to the right and then he
double
exploded.
hit.
So no, that's the second death.
Can't
His
have-
first death is
Yeah, he definitely got double hit. Twilight Mask.
Yeah, was he the one who didn't make it to the area in time?
I
we
mean,
know
you did.
We're gonna clean
why.
minus the person who
Did
didn't
you
make
go
it.
one too many over, or was it?
Somebody tried to fix something. So
He didn't quite make it to star. I don't know if that's why. At least where he died, he was non-star. He was like right in front of it. He died like right here.
Someone was running across here.
Is
Ace, you're watching it back. You were confused too. You were purple, and then you were supposed to stop here, and then you went like all the way back here. So on this first set, you just go to
Run it back for me again from the start.
Okay, so Val got hit by his zone and purple is what happened because he didn't make it to the marker. He was like here and got hit by purple and green. That's why you died. You
Okay.
have to be right on the marker with the dashes. So you're gonna.
So it is
keep
very
going.
precise then
Yes.
to the markers. Okay.
The markers are very precise. Yes.
In chat, Acer, you're still running. You have the purple. You're supposed to
Oh,
stop at
on the
purple.
marker, not okay.
You're supposed to stop pixel perfect on purple, and you kept running through that so that your
Yeah.
guy was
when
out
we're,
of position.
When we're doing the clockwise rotation, you always stand on the marker. What happens is you stand on the marker, you avoid the other dash because like purple will be going this way, right? So you're not going to hit by that. And the image dashes a couple of feet behind you, so the reason you stand on the marker is it'll go perfectly on the point that way. So you're avoiding the other charge and positioning the portal that way by standing right on the marker. And you probably
And-
just rip mass barrier in intermission.
I wouldn't worry about it, Mass or Bella at all. Worrying about your hero cooldowns, I would. Doing the mechanics is going to be way more
Yeah, just
important
get the
than figuring
mechanics on
out.
first. This is the same thing 3 times, right? So like if you know how to do it once, you know how to do the whole fight. Nothing changes. You do the clockwise rotation and then you do the 180 degrees rotation. The tank
And-
just doesn't know how to position the ball.
I haven't gotten any mechanics yet, but I know when it does happen. Can we call when it's crisscross and to the like? Can we
Yeah,
do AB or something?
Can we also say applesauce?
I'll just say 180.
Yeah,
I'm
like
going to be
through
to the
and
right, and then
or
through the
something.
boss.
Yeah, I just need to know when it's through. I guess is what. Because I'm gonna forget that eventually.
I'll just say clockwise and 180.
Okay,
It's-
that's
it-
not gonna
it's
work.
a bit in my the left right when it's not left right in my mind.
You see what I said, Dino? Like you should be on the marker. No, you don't aim to stop at the marker. The markers are to make it easy, so we just have to go stand on it. Uh-oh, you
I'm-
gave me the smallest thing. I'm so dead. Oh, I made it.
Wait, but how did Sandy and Acer die?
When you guys are coming in with the orbs, you're not holding W, are you?
Nope.
Just let yourself get sucked.
2 to the right, find your marker and stand on it.
Ooh,
Stay out.
I think I
Stay out.
You got hit by the charge.
did.
this fight's fun because you can just take your hands off the keyboard for this part.
You remember how you asked how we died there?
This is the 180 here. You go behind the image opposite of you. Not doing the clockwise shit. Find your image and go behind the other one. Don't be in the middle. You're gonna back up a bit. You don't have it. So after you got in the middle there, you were fucking wrong.
I
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
died to my thing. Goddamn.
Yeah, I went a little bit too far left.
One move speeds on all these, but otherwise we need to rotate like Windrush and Roar. I think I have Windrush in the note. I have Razors at least. I have Steve.
There.
Because people with low movement speed need help to be able to get behind their shit. Because like obviously it takes a second for your brain to identify which image you have, and then you have to run across.
This is also
Yeah, I was never gonna make it, and I goblin jumped, and then I goblin jumped over the mark.
this is gonna be a ongoing thing, but this is gonna be another fight where until we're getting sucked in, there's only like 6 people that need to be healed. The people with the debuffs essentially.
Again, if you're not using it personal on the debuff, you're trolling. So. Or health pod or something. You always use something if you get it. There's nothing else you use on besides intermission.
So how did Sandy and Acer die?
The tank
There's
port
two
got sucked in, I
circles.
think.
Yeah.
I was
got
on that
Adam
side
on-
and I just went through the gap. Somehow.
So
You should have died without question.
When you're shooting your orbs off too, and you're staying on this thing, don't hit any movement keys to like go in faster. Just literally stand still and let yourself get sucked.
It's my favorite.
You don't want
Just
to
all the
run
time.
in faster and shoot your orbs off and hit someone or something. Just
That
let
was
it
when
suck
me
you.
and Sandy did.
Were you in melee? Did you not have the orb?
No, we didn't have orbs. I'm just memeing. Like 2 circles were close together, and we
Oh.
just got sucked in because they're 2 close ones.
I see.
So yeah, I don't know. Sorry, you maybe need to stand like this
I'm
or something.
yeah, I'm trying to little inches because with me and boss movement.
Should we just swap?
I think
who's
you can
doing
s-
what? Or you
No,
have to
it's
do
fine.
it anyway.
It's just getting the habit of it.
It probably doesn't super matter if you get hit. It'd suck for a DPS, but you just run out. Or I guess if you have to stay there to do the thing. But Roll out or something. I don't know.
That one did clear too, though, right?
I
Yeah,
I
didn't
just
check.
also
think so.
got hit.
I'm pretty sure it did. I know you got mine, Ellie, so I assume you got the other one if you got mine. Make sure your personal thing. Yeah, so you want
Mark,
to
you're
pre-play
5, I
that,
think,
by
right?
the way. Just put it on cooldown as soon as you get it first time. But you can use it again later.
Find your mark to the right.
2 to the right. Raw massive. Remember to
So
personal
someone's
it
I
off.
thought you
completely
said
wrong.
180. I thought you said 180 for a second. I'm sorry.
Stand through all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
If you guys can self-remember the order too, I mean, we'll call it, but it's always to the right first and then 180. It's
In
always
the
that
orb
order.
drop for 2 to the right, you go to the section that's to the right of you looking in. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
I think just always just go to the right of your portal you just dropped. Melee can go and hit it and then run back out, but range you can
how-
just take 2 steps to your right and you're done.
How bad would it be if I spun the boss around when I had to get hit by the 2 masks? Because it seems
are you
much
asking?
easier if I spin the boss around.
If you need to
instead
spin the
walking
boss, go ahead. That's fine.
around. Okay. Try
As long
that.
as it's in position, it doesn't matter.
And then Tweak, you're dropping the portal, is that it?
Just want to confirm.
Yes.
If I drop that yellow for sideways line, I drop right here.
Yep.
Or okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you ever find 2 people in your section, you just go one in front of each other and you'll still be fine. It's like it's not death if 2 people are in the same spot. But ideally you just go to the right of where you just dropped.
Give me that add-on that lets me draw on my screen back, and I can just draw lines into where all the intersections are.
Just use a Sharpie. What do you mean?
Yeah, just draw on my computer screen.
I think so sorry, if you're lining it up, you should just pick the spot and then trust that the people are going to get to their marks in time.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I base it off the first one that I see, and then I just sit there. I just am trying to move myself out of the way.
That's so neat looking.
2 to the right, not 180 if your name's Warlock. Get out. Stay in the
person
middle.
went the wrong way.
See that.
So
Right.
whose red guy was here?
Thing here was blue.
That was mine.
So you went to the left, not to the right.
Think clockwise instead of right.
So it'd be green there instead of.
Yeah, it's green if you're blue, not star.
I got a post-it right under the center of my screen.
Clockwise for dashes.
It says tip
counter.
2 clockwise across the room.
What you want to do is draw like a circle and Sharpie on your screen.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Put a dot right in the center.
I think everyone else was good on that set. Just that one guy.
I really get infuriated by these bosses that are like looking in, looking out, and all this other
Yeah,
shit. Like
oh,
it's so
You have
fucking
no idea the
confusing.
conversation I've had with Torth about this. The fact that they want you to look outward to the mark and then move is insane. Because I definitely don't look outward to the marks. So I'm just thinking clockwise. Just make sure that the lines go in a clockwise pattern. That's what's, I think, hopefully going to help me if I ever get it.
I like that you get this first one a lot, Massa.
Thanks.
I like seeing the big broccoli out there doing broccoli stuff.
Going clockwise. Stay in the middle if you don't have it. Stay in the middle still and dodge. Try not to leave the inner hexagon.
Who's the terrorist melee that was in here?
Yeah, I forgot.
Spooky. He didn't kill anybody though.
We get a wind rush down if we have one. You're going 180 here. Go behind the image opposite of your thing.
Don't be dead center of the boss. Get off
Back
center of
up
the
a bit,
boss. And
like
then who?
here.
Why is this guy so fucked?
I'm dumb.
So, Acer,
Don't
yeah,
mind
you,
me.
You got that 180 degrees wrong.
Yeah, I sure did.
So is there a scenario where my guy was really far out?
I don't know why
Yeah,
that
mine
was that
was
far.
too.
They shouldn't be that far. They should be on the
'Cause
tip.
I thought you weren't supposed to go.
Okay.
I thought you were supposed to go past him, but past him is past the mark.
They did something wrong.
Does everyone understand the marks? You're not supposed to have them land on the. Like you're supposed to just stand on the mark.
I assume people didn't stand on the mark if it's that far out. If you stand right on the mark, it'll go right to the tip.
Yeah, the blue one was like way at the tip, way out.
Then we didn't stand on blue.
It was like
Probably
way
stood
over
we
here.
probably stood like here. We probably stood on the tip, honestly, is what happened.
Yeah, and then it went to okay, I see. So it really is just pixel on the marks at all times. Don't
Yeah.
fuck around. Do not pass go.
I missed my roar on that
Yeah,
first
that's
one.
fine.
But that
The-
wasn't
the-
necessarily the problematic part, was it?
No, people just need to stay on the mark.
You could use liquid reminders.
Drew buff, Foker buff.
Someone got a robot?
There's one down.
There's a
next to
Jeeps
the
down.
door.
Yep. Well, I'm not gonna
Sorry,
waste
I was
my
trying to
time
find
on
out
this
who like was away in Egypt. Not to call people out, but just so people know who's goofing.
Note how
No,
with the
no
justification
names,
but
I said
Acer.
it was by the door, not on the inside, but the outside.
Is Tweak always
Right.
first tank here?
Yeah. So far, yeah.
I got a
Sorry,
cheese.
subject threat.
I gotta cheese some holy bulwark.
What the fuck did you say? No, what Tor said.
Clockwise.
What the fuck is this pattern?
That's pretty good.
I'm trolling.
Oh no,
Oh,
we're
God.
dead. Run.
Oh,
I'm
Listen,
alive.
this is my take the hands off the keyboard phase.
Try
It
180,
sucks
try
me in, it
180.
sucks me in.
180. Where's the wind
guys,
rush?
I'm running away.
Oh, you
I
bastard.
think,
Did we
I think it's better
do-
to learn.
Did we do the crisscross correctly though? Or the not the
Yeah.
sorry, not the
Oh,
180,
Yeah,
but
Marcus,
until
the,
we're
we
good
dropped the tank thing wrong, it was fine.
So
yeah, but everything else was fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
that was
Somebody
the first
had
time.
an orb in the group, but
Terrorist melee.
Yeah,
It's
if
not-
you're, I mean, this is a DPS boss, so melee do need to come in and hit it, but if you're gonna fucking jihad us, I'm gonna yell at you eventually, so.
So on this, that pattern was the first time it's happened where it was one red, one purple, one red, one purple. Is that a situation where you just only
That's
get
You just
one?
need to get one at
Okay.
least,
Yeah, okay.
because we're doing 2 through the boss in the second one. Later
Yeah,
ones,
that's
there'll be
what
2 and 2.
I figured, but okay.
I think that pattern's only possible in the first phase.
No, the
Yeah.
first phase has been one. Every pulse so far has been two right next to each
Right, but I don't think it
He's just saying it's only possible in the
other. Oh,
first
you
one
mean the
because there's 3
1-1-1?
masks.
Yeah.
because there's only 3 masks total. Later, there's too many masks. That can't happen.
You got warrior buff. Remember when the orb's in the second thing, you still go right. Like you're trying to make this whole hexagon in the middle clear for us to dodge daggers, and if you put your orbs there, you're trolling us.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Once you get dash through, you just take 3 steps to your right and you're done. Like melee have a little bit of a rougher time, but
Do turtle here around for this drop. You can drop it and go in. I'm going clockwise. To the right with your orb.
get to your orb spots.
Res if you have it.
What? I will, but
Keep going up again.
So this guy's a little far. Who is there? Who went to green?
Get a one rush down. You're doing the 180 here. Go behind the image. Practice. 180. Go across my thing. Don't be in the middle. You want to step back. Don't get orb. If you ever had star, you did not line up properly, by the way. You're gonna exhaust.
it can't be right on green here for my thing to be all the way at the wall.
No. Whoever
No,
had the green guy
they
was
did it
wrong.
wrong.
So who
Okay.
who had to go to green on that first dash?
Almost made it.
Hello? Who was supposed to be on green?
Don't see any say marks or anything.
I don't think it does marks.
I think
I'll
mine was
find it.
purple.
We'll just watch it back.
Yeah, I mean this understands why they were in the wrong spot because they
Didn't know they
know where they're
had
supposed to
green
go.
even.
So is Masa, I think. I think it's a cat zooming out. So
When
Masa,
they're
you just
going
need to
through
pixel
different
stack a lot. You went to the right direction. You just need to pixel stack on green because it makes the next dashes harder.
Okay, I thought it was on the point just behind the green.
No. So it's the first one you stand on your marker, pixel perfect on the marker. You don't have to think. You just run to the marker.
Because you want to add a dash through you onto the point, you know?
Yeah, I heard like you wanted to be slightly behind it
No,
so that you don't
not
get
for this
double
one.
hit. So that's why I
No.
was
So
behind.
the first one we're doing the rotation, so you won't get hit because everything's going like rotating to the right. So you pixel stack here, and then the new mob will be like right there. And so basically you're just rotating the mobs too. And so it'll be in the same spot before.
Also,
So
the
when-
180 one, sorry, is lined up on the lines, not on the markers, right?
Yes. Because
Okay.
ideally the ads, if we do everything perfect, the ads will then be on the points again. Even after the first dashes, we want them to end up directly on the points. That's why the markers are like slightly to the right of it, because then it dashes through you and it ends right here. So I'm standing on red, it dashes through me and ends on this point.
Don't they go behind you, or is there a max range?
They go slightly behind you guys.
All right,
They,
so
they won't be on the point, but they'll be close enough.
if I'm on red, so it's dashing from here.
No. The one.
If you're on the marker, it should be pretty much on the
The
point.
180
At
I'm
least like
saying.
here.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Those will
So the
be-
180, then you just run through the ad and stop.
Well, the
right here.
180 doesn't super matter as long as it's in the spot because that's the last one, right? So they're gonna.
Oh,
not
yeah,
be
okay, that's
seeing
right. It's
that spot.
resetting. Yeah.
I do think it matters only because like the person like there, for instance, if I wasn't a healer,
Are
and
you
I had
saying
to
if you're
go
running
out-
to the 180? Because I'm saying after they're already done.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
sorry,
running
yeah,
the
yeah,
180,
sorry.
yes.
Yep.
I'm saying as long as they're on the tip, basically, it doesn't matter. They just can't be super far out. That's my point.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's no more portals after that round.
I thought you were talking about the rotation.
When you called the turtle, by the way, I thought it was better to save it for like later in the phase.
No, you want to use it on it though.
Okay.
So
You can get
Warlock,
2 of them on this fight,
if
maybe 3.
your
you
guy's on
definitely get
blue, so when the first one you stand pixel perfect on green, on the second one you're going to go behind along this line, and you'll be behind a little ad. There's going to be an ad right here, and you just run through it
Yeah.
to get to the other side of it. So it's not quite on purple, but yes, purplish area.
Yeah, this meaning like purple ad.
Yeah.
Not ad, thing. That is called.
There's never any more like portal sets for you. So if you turtle at the beginning or at the end, it's the same amount of damage for any. It's just healing that can go on someone else. So if you use it early and get a second one, that means healers can heal other people. Just for now with them, just use it as soon as you're kind of on the thing. Also means if you're a melee, you can just come back in and stuff because you won't have orbs. You do want to pre-do it though. Don't like pop it when you already have the orbs and fucking shoot them off and kill someone. Massive roar, 2 clockwise. Don't be in or be in the middle rather. Sorry. And go to your right. You're dodging on this inner hexagon for the daggers if you don't have the thing. One rush down.
All right, guys are perfect. Let's practice the 180.
This is 180. So look at your mark and go across. And if you don't have it, don't be in the middle. Just take a step back on the little hexagon things.
Go to the
Dodge in the center
top
still.
spot. Midge and Ace are getting right in front of each other.
Alright, keep going. Spear link, rewind. Just keep going so we can practice intermission. Link.
You
Alright, go to your intermission spots if you remember where they're at.
Well, part of the room is fucked.
Wait a minute.
I need to find my spot. What do you mean? What does it matter?
take me to find where I was. I think we can kind of just stack on each other, Tweak, so you can be in melee range.
I have
Yeah.
like 6 lines, help me!
You guys are supposed to just be
Oh my
stacked.
Oh my god!
A lot of lines to
Live.
start. Great job.
So Ace or Midge, if you guys happen to dodge the same area, you can just go right in front of each other. That's like, instead of trying to dash across the room to make it to a new spot, you're not going to make it. Just, if a fuck up happens, it's easily recoverable. Just stand in totem pole in front of each other.
The last tank drop after the 180 when everything's far, do you want me to run to the marker? Because it looks like that's in the path of orbs, or just kind of like out a bit. Like I dropped it at star and the orbs kind of went like right through where the boss was.
You have to drop a portal right there, right?
Yeah, well, like all the other portals are super far out, so I don't know if you wanted me
I
to
think you go far
inward a little bit.
because I think it's better if you're farther because I'm gonna.
Rock, first time we've been there, but remember you're spatial, because we're gonna need him to be alive. She said she didn't go in, but maybe she missed it. Make a @player macro. Saves your time of targeting her. Did you hear me? Yeah, just make that for tomorrow.
For the crosses, when we get the orbs afterwards, where exactly are they supposed to go? Because you guys were saying like one in
What
front of the other.
crosses?
Normally, you
One
just
in
dodge
front of
the
the
right.
other is
So
only if there's
you-
2 people with orbs in the same spot. If you fucked up,
Oh,
But it's
okay.
it's the same shit. You just
It's always
wherever
to
you
the
dropped, then you go to the right line and
Then
These
try
still go
to
the same like
try-
this sort of thing, right?
yes, try to dodge on the hexagon, and if you can't dodge on the hexagon, back up instead of left and right, because you don't want to shoot the orbs to the middle and kill us. So dodge backwards and forwards, not left and right. If that
Well,
makes
that's why I
sense.
was curious because where I was standing was at one of those notches, and the orb went like right through where the boss was being held.
You were at the wrong notch then. If you're standing on this, it should never go through the boss.
If you're on this line that's like directly pointing to the middle of the room, it shouldn't shoot through.
That's a roar. Going clockwise.
I did the thing again.
Slow there.
You fucked, sorry.
I hit fucking Zen Med instead of Diffuse.
I got executed. Keep going. Put a wind rush down. Going 180 here. Don't be in the middle. Probably call that late. F. I think there's a few people in the middle.
Holy fuck!
That doesn't
So
matter.
you dropped your spot. You were shooting orbs right here. You need to be shooting orbs. Like, see where I died? This is where you should be. Because if you were standing there, your orb went directly through the center.
You just stand in the same spot for orbs every time, right? Just
Yes,
maybe
it's the same
closer or
spot every
further
single
away.
time.
It's the same.
Exactly,
It's the same
yeah.
exact spot every time.
You do have to dodge lines there, but
Yeah.
once your thing
Just go forward
expires,
and
you
back,
should be.
right?
Yeah, you can go forward and back, or as long as you're in the right spot when your shit shoots off, you're fine.
Do you think it is worth, ripping bubble on whatever first mechanic you get, just so you don't have to deal with orbs? Like if you dodge it with bubble,
Honestly,
you can
today
just
I
walk
think
in.
you
just said it, you fuck.
Honestly, today though, I think you guys should just practice, right? Because we're just building muscle memory.
Yeah, that's true.
Eventually, you should also be just sacking someone with the dot if you don't have it, by the way. That's what you're in here for.
Can't macro
For a
that to a
DK.
player.
Because today is just learning time, right? No one's gonna be mad at you if you fuck up, but
Wait,
a week
I
from now,
am.
if you're
Is he
fucking
supposed to
up,
have sack, Torth? Because he definitely doesn't.
And probably doesn't
I
matter
don't
right now,
have sack.
but you should definitely
Or
have sack.
my thing's wrong.
He has sack.
No, he
just
does.
doesn't have
He does
ultimate.
not have sack. He just
Oh.
changed it.
Okay. Well, now he does.
Only reason he's here.
Great. Again, to reiterate, if you guys have an immunity, you should just use it on the first fucking orb thing you got.
are you sure today? I think they should be learning, practicing.
It's probably a good idea to not right off, but in the future.
Well, okay, when we're doing
probably
real
to play.
polls, we should, but
Yes,
if you want
I
to
agree with
practice,
that.
that's fine.
I think this is a real poll. We can kill it right now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 5.
You just have to get it into touch death range. Sorry.
It's like 1 million away.
Pretty close, yeah.
I think the
Massive
hexagon's actually
roar,
perfect.
2 clockwise. Stay in the center if you don't have.
Can't believe Callie made it. What the fuck?
Dodge in
I
the
don't think I
center.
was
Well,
quite
the
there.
red person was a little
Oh,
confused.
who's in the group?
Oh,
I have a cat on my screen.
so who had to go to red?
That was me.
You're confused, I think.
Keep going. Do
Is
the
this
180 here.
You're confused.
Just one rush if you have it. 180. Don't be in the middle. Be on a hexagon like the ping
Oh
here.
god, no, I got the fucking cat aggro.
Hey, go back in.
Don't take
Dodge
this.
daggers in the thing. She won't be doing.
Yeah, just kidding.
We gotta teach you guys shapes. This is not a hexagon, Torth.
Whatever.
Somebody
Razor
called
called
it
it
a pentagon.
Pentagon as well. It's a fucking trapezoid, guys.
What?
Go to your intermission spots.
Talking about the pieces in the middle, it's a trapezoid.
It's a shape. Just go in the shape. A rock spatial,
It
please.
does have 6 sides.
You did an excellent job there, Rio. Dodged perfectly.
Okay, yeah.
Says
I don't like
everyone.
that.
Steve, I looked it back. You went to the right spot, but you stand directly on red. You just go on red marker.
So 1 second. Let me finish talking to Dib. So
It's
go.
better to defensive like halfway through so you can lose a little bit of health and get healed, honestly.
Guess, but in the case of red had nothing on it, so in that case I just go on the marker. But if it was like yellow, right, I still have to go behind the guy because I'm gonna get hit
No,
by the dash. No.
If everyone else is correct, then you won't get hit.
Okay.
So I'm standing here. Purple's gonna go in front of me to red. Like there's a guy that's right here on purple. It should end at red.
Okay, I misunderstood because when you said go behind the guy, I thought you meant like go behind where the ghost would be. So like if the ghost would be there, I would go like that.
No, that's on the 180 set. On the first set,
Okay.
when we're on markers, everyone just pixel stack on the marker. You don't have to think. You just find your marker and go stand on it.
This is what he pinged Sandy.
It's 15 minutes long.
That's why he posted it like 2 weeks ago.
You should have already watched it. No, that's not how learning works
It's
at
not
all.
even that
man.
hard to
It definitely
understand
will.
without watching
The fact that you expect perfect play from everybody on poll like 7 is insane.
We should be fucking emceeing those ads off the boat already.
Yeah, fucking Ascend. What are you doing? You don't.
A couple people should.
You don't get the reference for us.
You don't get that reference at all, George.
We had somebody lose his mind on poll 4 of Jaina.
Don't
wondering
explain him
why
the
we
reference.
were
He doesn't
Yeah,
get to.
em-
He doesn't
that
even
guy
go
was-
here.
This is some
That guy was
dumpster
George in
fucking.
it.
This
Yeah,
is some
George
dumpster
didn't
fucking
even
scratch
go here at
store.
the time. That's true.
I'm gonna go join Stormreaver Guild again.
Great. Good luck. See you in a month.
Last time all the shitters left.
You just call yourself a shitter? Are we
Razor?
Oh, after I left.
Sorry, Roll. I figured I'd go since you had slow movement speed. Mass Aurora, 2 clockwise. Stay in the middle.
Stand on your mark. And go to the dodge spot.
Dodge in the hexagon. Res America.
Suicided resing to sorry.
Take the res. Sorry on your side.
My cat is
Keep going for
halfway on
practice.
my keyboard.
Good time to pick him up. Nothing happened.
Everyone did good, I think.
180 here.
She's watching this.
Look your image, go around. And don't stand in the middle if you don't have the dash. Stand off to the side. A few orbs.
Are we all wrong there?
Well, I don't know if someone got hit and it did a chain reaction or what.
It
Looked like somebody who went with us had the line.
Yellow was definitely off.
This boss is still in hilarious territory. It's like
Wait,
10
yellow
pulls
was in
versus 60
orange?
pulls.
You mean orange was off?
It was going through, yeah, orange and yellow. It was angled. It was
I
like-
dropped it
So,
like right on
so
the
Vala,
pen.
you went on a mark. I mean, it's not like you were that far off, but Vala, you want to go on the line. Like you stood on purple. You should go.
Our images are just a bit off. Maybe my marks need to go up more if everyone's actually staying on the mark. I don't know.
Well, that was for the 180, right?
Yeah, but none of the 180s are lining up. The 180 should be going through this little line thing. The
Yeah,
image is
I
like.
think you move the marks. You
the
move the
image is like
marks probably
here.
slightly to the right on each of them.
Okay.
Reeves on the right.
You stand here.
Everyone be tip of this triangle thing.
Let's try that.
Did you move red? Red looks close.
Druid buff, please.
I mean, technically, it doesn't matter if you go to your mark, but I think it's better if we, or not your mark, go to your ad. Tip of the triangle.
That
Someone
was
came in
very
early or
close.
something. Or 2 clockwise.
Stand on the mark. That's pretty good. This guy could have gone a little farther.
I died with it, so my orbs went off.
Did you blur?
No.
All right, you're getting flanked.
So earlier when Tor said use a defensive for everything,
So find your 180 ad and run through it.
oh, this is so much easier.
Who keeps getting hit in the center? Sorry, save us. Oh, oh fuck.
Ah.
I think you just gotta say names so that they're never
I'll
gonna
go watch
know.
some. I'll go watch some videos. I don't know exactly where it's supposed to be, but
Do you have a soul stone?
I do not.
I mean, I would have just said Stiong.
I was could have just honked and rezzed you.
No, but the difference between there and there matters a lot. What do you mean?
what's a corner?
Can you just ping the corner that you mean? No, because the image dash is behind you.
No,
You don't want it. That's not the point. You want it on. This is the point right here.
Why are you
Yeah.
yelling at me?
yeah, that's true. But the ad is
What does
dashing
that have
from
to do
here,
with the
right?
markers?
Yes.
So
Yeah, I mean, we just did the initial drop wrong then.
Yeah,
Has
that just
nothing to
means
do
the
with
person
the
before you was.
So after the dash, after the first rotation dash, Mage, it matters where the guys end, right? So after the rotation dash, we want them to end in this little diamond thing, right?
Okay, if stream chat got you.
This is pretty wild, chat.
Yeah, technically it's an infinite amount 100. You just
Are we
join
still talking about
extra
trapezoids?
boxes.
True buff.
I don't think it's infinite because there
It's
are
not
a
infinite, but
finite
it's a
number of
lot. It's a
pixels.
fucking lot. I'm not
You
going
guys
that
keep
high.
asking for Drew buff when I'm drinking.
Drink faster.
It's 8% mana. You gotta drink after buff.
Yeah, I can adjust the markers if it's going too far, but you'll need to actually stand right on the markers so I can see. If you're not standing on the marker, you're just empty.
You didn't like bird fisting?
Or 2 clockwise. Stay in the center if you don't have. Go right on the marker.
Those are pretty good.
Red is a
Almost
bit
all of them
off,
are dead
but
center.
I'll adjust it.
Is that not
we're
right?
going-
You look very right.
Red is a bit to the side.
Now you find your mark and go 180
Winner.
and run through the ad. Run through the opposite ad.
Don't be in the center here if you don't have the thing. Back up. Like where the ping is. Back in the center. Dodge in the center hexagon.
Drop your orb
Don't-
at the orb spot.
Don't put your orbs to the middle, please. Keep going. Link. Go to your intermission spots after this.
And literally everyone's alive.
If you get a line, rotate a personal during this too.
Is that how far up you're playing mage? I don't know how far you're supposed to be, but yeah.
Okay, everyone gets a line. Good luck.
I think you're gonna want to taunt.
All right, that's the boss.
got it.
Do it 3 more times.
I'm the king of the world.
All right. So this is just the same thing. You're dropping the things, and you're not dropping it on red where the boss is. You drop on the other corners.
Oh, it's the same every time.
Yeah, we literally did the whole
Literally on
boss.
repeat. Yeah.
I do not know why I thought it would be different.
You're gonna give us 7 portals.
Like I
in the
said,
hexagon
literally once
room.
you've done one rotation, you've seen the whole boss.
It just
So
hits
did the
harder
dwarf
in the
drop
next
spot?
phases, right?
No, it's the same.
It doesn't do more damage.
The last
It's-
intermission does 15% more damage.
Oh, the
She also
intermission.
gets more masks buffs or debuffs. Or
Yeah, she gets more mass buff, but the mass buffs are temporary. It's not a permanent
right.
thing.
I know, but she gets more up more often or something.
Yes. So you do the same
What
thing.
the
with
fuck?
Whoever
the-
is on diamond, I think you're wrong.
Star was wrong, or
Was that wrong? I was on the marker.
You're going left, not right.
That's
You don't
2
need
to
to
the
be
right. It
super
was from
direct.
circle.
Just as long as you guys aren't like
piece of
somebody
cleaving
else
each
was
other
wrong.
with lines,
Right.
you should be in a little bit for healing.
That was from circle to
Oh, what
diamond.
the fuck?
Someone was
I
at
think Tweak
star
got
going
one.
the wrong way.
I think
That
Tweak
was
got
me, I
one.
wasn't
He's
trying.
not supposed to get it.
Fuck you, Tweak.
Tweak didn't watch the video.
Looked like it was Steve.
I'm not confused anymore.
No, I think our positioning was perfect there.
You're
Yeah,
Canadian.
you're
You're always
fine where you
confused.
are, as long as you're not cleaving each other with lines.
Did you feel like
Racist.
Michigan?
You want to stay a little in for healing. That goes for like all the range people. Don't stand in like the back of the room if you're the back person. Stand like halfway or something,
You're just Canadian with bad water.
because you want to be in range of the healer.
we have all the.
I don't
water.
live in Flint.
I think you'll
Also,
outrange
Flint
the
water
boss
is,
if you
like,
go that far
fine now.
anyway. So
Canton doesn't have bad
We're
water.
done with that. So in intermission 2, you just rotate personals or help pots on the line. You always do something if you have something in the spot. If you don't have anything, then you pray.
We just have an extra person, mage, because I have to dodge Enno's line and yours. Oh, I mean, he's not in the wrong spot. He's in the right spot, but
He's saying your clump has an extra person than the other range clumps do.
That you did tweet. Swapping made me have to do all the mechanics.
It's calculated. I actually watched the video twice.
same.
Yeah, it's the execute. Below 10%.
You have everybody alive, and you don't
You
get it as often.
health pot or health stone. Oh, so yeah, we had 4 people dead to be fair, so you're more likely to get it.
Nobody cares, but I hit a new elemental blast record. 12.5
Was that the
million.
14.4?
No, it was 14.4 million. It was 12.5 and then I beat it.
I think you mirror image every intermission, by the way. Pretty sure. I think it'll last for the whole intermission.
They're probably waiting for the 0.5 patch to see how things, since that's next week, and then they'll adjust from there. I mean,
Well, they
yes,
haven't
no.
hit Warcraft logs. All bosses. Yeah.
Run your
I mean-
LFR shit, by the way, for tomorrow, if you didn't get your buff.
Is that thing working and the tooltip's wrong, or what's the deal?
Yeah.
The
The
buff?
tooltip's not there.
Is it just the tooltip fucked up?
According to what I had, the tooltip is just bugged, but the buff is working.
I had to
think all the
fucking do
healers need to do
LFR.
it.
It sucked.
Healers do what?
only healers need the buff now. Damage is
yeah.
irrelevant.
I
The
mean, no, it's
HPS
fine.
is nice. Actually, if you have leech on your gear, you need to do the buff.
Wait, we do damage to kill a boss? It's not relevant.
I
don't
think
we're
though
killing it this week.
Ascend, the difficulty on this
How many
fight is
people killed
just
this week?
I said I don't think we're
my
killing it.
cooldowns are my defenses are a 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Oh, we should have done that.
You're gonna end up sitting a Ghost Wolf a lot if you get
With how
repeated
expensive
mechanics.
and how
The whole intermission.
annoying
And they should just buy rank 2.
I
Like
would
giving them rank 2.
Honestly, the intermission when everyone was alive, it
cheapo.
wasn't that bad because you didn't get 50% more
Yeah.
themes.
as we lose people, you start getting them back to
My
back to
favorite
back.
intermission is the one where I got all the beams for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
How risky is using hand attack on that fight?
I mean, you wouldn't use it in intermission. You'd use it in other phase.
He would be
I
another
do.
terrorist melee bringing orbs into the group, though. And can't have that.
Dark packs a 45-second cooldown.
You just
Like
have passive 20% extra health, don't you?
I was just.
I think
I was
red is better
thinking
for
whether or not
defensive
Stupid.
edge because we get a
on
sack
Amber.
on someone and he can just immune his own dog.
Let's be real. Ano's not going to sack us. What do you mean?
Do you know if
Well, if it's not,
AMS
it's
works
fine.
on the immune or works on the dot? Does it immune the dot though?
Yeah, but they would never make it to the drop location. They're too slow.
That's funny.
Nope, not a single one. Actually, they have evokers to carry him, so we'd have to assign evokers to carry you around.
You saying DKs
Oh,
are
you can
slower
give
than
that to Rox. He's
priests?
very good at rescue.
Just make him
Fast-
play rider
Yeah,
and
that's
horse
fair.
around.
Faster than us. We're faster than us, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you're getting evoker rescued everywhere you go. You go.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I see it.
I could think chain heal for intermission.
No, I don't want to explain the mechanic a 7th time, so we can't bring anyone new in anymore.
Well, you guys, the first time you explained it was like so long and confusing. The second time
You
said
stand
it,
on the mark. How is it
yeah,
confusing?
but you guys
I
said
was
used
confused.
you used like 100 fucking words to say stand on the tip, then go 2 right and stay on the mark, and then go 180 behind the clone. Like that's all you had to say. It was so much simpler the second time you guys
I
said
need
it.
I need a YouTube video from Torth.
Yeah, you guys
I
really
feel
need
like
to.
people just didn't watch the video.
What was Steve paying attention to when we went through this all with Masa, and then Steve just did the exact same thing?
There's still
2
people
polls
who
later.
didn't pay attention. It's fluff and blood. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
You just gotta
Losing
rehearse
900
your
avoidance.
PowerPoint presentations
I'm
first.
gonna
I
be
was
dead.
I
probably
think the order was Acer, Masa, Steve. So who's next?
DMing Asun to make fun of him. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can't talk in party chat anymore because Torth's in my party chat.
Yeah. God damn, look at this druid not understanding anything about geometry and then you just immediately fuck it up.
I was confused.
That's what we call karma.
It's talk shit and to get bodied.
I think the reason it said to hold on the immunes was just because they were like in less during cooldowns for
Same
damage. By the way.
fucking story's called me 4 times at 11 o'clock. It's the same
Oh.
manager every time.
Oh, that actually
If
makes
you,
sense.
if you know the timing, you just do it for 1 second. I don't think it's that big of a long. Like, don't sit in it for 7 seconds or something.
Yeah, I was trying to feel out the timing.
I think he meant
Count
the
down for
healers
it,
are
but-
lusted, right? So that they'll just top you off.
Well,
I'm gonna
that
try and
too,
pick up
but
the Iron
I actually
Brothers
think it
for
is.
tomorrow.
But I guess for
There's-
turtle, it's different. But the other means you don't lose anything. Right? I guess ice block you would, but we're not running it.
There
So
is an
banger
argument to
fight.
use nothing on the first set just because the healers are bloodlusted. Like, I don't know how good that would be, but
The first.
Yeah, just let you have your
Actual
personal
set?
if you get it back to back.
yeah, I mean, I could definitely like.
I've gotten it like
throw
3
something,
times
but-
before in a row. So
Yeah.
Torth, since we only have one druid, I could like win rush back to back when you're making a note.
yeah, well, we have 2 shamans. So.
Yeah. Because we should both be able to. Well, I don't know if you use recall on Windrush Razor, but
We only need 2 per phase, right?
it's like 2 through like the initial, the run, and then the
it's
180.
3.
I don't even know if the initial is that important though, right?
I mean, it's good if
I
you
mean, I guess
if we have it, we should use
go
it, but-
double.
You can do roar, wind rush, roar. You won't need to recall it.
Yeah, well, we just do that then.
I want to use recall. We never plan around recall.
Is-
Roar's better than Rush though, so
No, Rush got buffed.
is it 60?
Rush is more move speed, I think. Yeah.
No, Roar's more.
Is
They're
it?
the same, aren't they?
No, 160, 140, I think.
I can increase it by 10%.
Yeah. Roar's is better than.
Don't link it.
I thought they were both 60.
We've already had this talk before.
We're having it again.
Baseline is 40 seconds. I can increase it to 50.
Yeah, but the run speed.
Fourth dib, I'm not sure if you guys want to put together what you'd consider almost a priority list for externals for particular mechanics on the fight. Just to throw stuff out. I mean, I was throwing Ironbark on Callie in the first phase if she got any of the mechanics.
Rio will have a beacon. He's taking 5% less, and he
It's
has
probably Rio, Cali, and Arc, maybe. I think the rest
Arc's
are
got a
pretty
beacon
tanky.
too, I think.
Arc and Rio have beacons. They're taking less.
I
they
Astral
got a light,
Shift,
too.
and then I Stone Bulwark for 2 million shield, and then I summon Earth Ellie and hope the extra 10%
Pretty sure the
HP.
mages should never need anything unless
I
we
was
get
thinking
like
if
8
Mage can go
build-
extra far back then, and then I can back up a little. to
Oh, it's
dodge
it's,
another
it's a
line.
GCD though, so we'll just put externals on Torth.
Steve's got 9 fucking defensives and he's crying about having defensives.
I have 2. Or Golden Ghost will 4 seconds before I get a beam, just like anticipate it.
Earth Ellie, Stone Bulwark, Astral Shift.
That's it.
Spirit Wolf defensive.
Spirit Wolf defensive is I need 4 seconds to ramp up.
Yeah,
This,
but if
mecha-
it's
this is probably
surviving or
good because
not, like
it's probably good on this because you're running to your mark to drop.
But yeah, I do it on the marks. Then I get hit, and then I just hard cast Lightning Bolt.